morning. This is Jeff from the Watkins Tree Farm. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. We are down at the cabin again. This will be the third video, I believe, here at the cabin. The latest video that you guys saw was us doing those steps, and I think that turned out very well. Nice little steps down here. We're working on the handrail to go up along the side and make it a little easier for Dad and everyone that comes down here to put their hand on a handrail. I cracked myself up. Anyway, we got our 4x4s, we got our 2x4s, and we have bags of concrete. So my plan of attack is I'm going to put a 4x4 here at the bottom and then go 8 feet up and do another 4x4 and repeat that 5 more times. We're going to do 5 posts, 4 rails, 8 feet long, and we're going to do it up the hill, and I'm going to take you guys along. As you can see, we're starting at the bottom there, and I felt like that would be the best bet, is to start at the bottom and work my way up the hill. And having this auger saved the day. I can't imagine doing it without the auger. If you look right here, you can see those gray, seems to be rocks. That was pure clay. Pure clay down there, and Samuel grabbed a bunch of it and made a little pot himself. Kind of cool. So we measured 8 feet up the hill, and I got the auger and we drilled the second hole. As I worked my way up the hill, I dealt with more and more roots, and by the time I got to the last hole, it took a little bit of patience to get through those roots. So here's the second post being laid in the ground. I put the handrail up and marked for the post so we could cut them to length. And also I wanted Dad to test out and see if we had the handrail high enough or low enough, or we wanted to get his opinion. Okay guys, I was editing this video and I never showed you guys how to miter the edges on the handrail so it looks nice on the side. First thing you're going to do is find the center of your post. This is the post that's in the ground and cemented down at the base. So it's 3.5 inches. So that'd be 1 3/4. 1 3/4. So you find the center, and then I always draw a line down the center. It just helps visualization. So that's your center line. Center line right there. Here's your handrail, and it's coming in at an angle. I always take the top edge and put it on that center line you just marked. And right there it is. So the top edge, and then I mark where it meets the center line. Right there. So you got corner, marked edge. You flip over your handrail, and then you take a line and you draw it from the corner to your marked edge, which is right there, and draw a line. So then we cut along the line. Okay, we made our cut. So flip the handrail back down, and if I didn't cut it, there you go. So there is how you do your mitered cut. And then the other side comes in like this, and you do the exact same thing. Well, as you guys can see, we have the 2 posts marked, cut, and ready for concrete. And that's what I'm doing right here, is getting the concrete in the ground dry. and then nice packed tight. We had to move the post around a little bit, and that's fine. Wanted to get the concrete all the way around, and then we had Dad hold it. Added water to the top, worked it in, and eventually that water will work its way all the way through and get that post completely concreted in. I just wanted to talk about something real quick, guys. When I was planning this in the beginning, I went up to my father and I said, what feels comfortable for a handrail? OSHA has their heights. I believe it's 36, 38 inches. Come to find out, Dad's was about 38. Actually, to the ground, it was 41. That's my magic number. But I measured from the step, and it's 37 inches. So that's what felt comfortable to him. So if you're doing this project, whoever you're doing it for, see what they feel comfortable with. I wouldn't go below the OSHA standard. Well, I finally made it up the hill. Yay! I am drilling the 5th and final hole for this project. And this is the hole where I had to deal with the roots the most. The auger would stop instantly, smack me in the leg, spin, felt like it was going to dislocate my shoulder. But with some patience, I finally got that hole drilled into the ground. We got the post in there and finally got the handrail up. Here in the next clip, I will show you how I cut the post to length. I thought I hit the play button, but obviously I didn't. But I do tell you how I did it. And I think it gives you a pretty good visualization of what I did. I guess the camera was not recording. So on the 4x4 post, I got the handrail in place and I made a mark. Once I made that mark, I cut with my saw. And so I had a cut almost through the half of it. So I took the line and continued it on both sides. And then where it came out on each side, I connected it on the back side. I made my next cut. Well, with this 4x4, I cannot get through it with a skill saw. So then I got my Sawzall and I cut the rest, and that's how I made my cut. Now on this particular one, I took the side rail, moved it down to hold this because that Sawzall can get caught and wiggle things around. So once all that was done, I put my handrail back in place. We're good to go. Well, the last part of this whole process is to put the cap on, and it's fairly simple. It's just another 2x4, and the rail that we just put on there, put the inside flush with it and screw it down. I was driving home and I thought, you know what? I didn't close this video. We wrapped up the handrail for the cabin and I think it turned out well. Comment below on what you think. I know my dad went up and down the hill 4 times, and so I think he really likes it. He likes the height of the rail. I'm glad we had him check that. And then when we put the cap on there, it allowed my dad to be able to grab the back side of that cap and get a little more leverage or grip. So he was very happy about that. So I hope you learned something about this video, putting the handrail in. Just like I say on most of my videos, one bite at a time and just work your way through it. Yeah. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. You guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.